Shalom. Kahalai La Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone Ruel, Shalom to the 144,000, 1/3 remnant men, women, and children of the hopeful elect Shalom. This the brother Gabar Yash coming back at you in another lesson through the spirit of power Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Our praise let's be edifying and straight to the point. And we're going to read this article from endtimeheadlines.org. And actually, I got another article I'm going to show this, basically speaking on the same thing. Okay, it says developing global stocks plunge, AIM fears of collapse. So let's read. The global sell-off in stock markets deepens as U.S. unemployment hits a 3-year high, AIM growing fears that the U.S. Federal Reserve has left it too late to begin cutting interest rates. Non-farm payroll grew about 114,000 in July, which was down from a downwardly revised 179,000 last month and much lower than 175,000 expected by analysts. The unemployment rate also rose to 4.3% from 4.1%, its highest level since October 2021. The Pan-European Stock 600 index fell as much as 1.7% to a 3-month low, while Germany's DAX dropped as much as 1.6%, and the and the CAC 40 in France dipped as sharply as 1%. The FTSE 100 fell as much as 0.7%. So this economy is about to take a dump, man. It already is. And you see what's coming, okay? The collapse of this economy, the American economy, and the rest of the world's economy is going to collapse. Because once America's economy is collapsed, okay, the whole world's economy is going to collapse as well. And this is what we're on the verge of, okay? It says Japan Nikkei 225 index had already closed down by 2,216.3% points, its second largest point drop in history after weaker than expected U.S. factor data shows output dropped to an 8-month low in July, while weekly intentional jobless benefits claims by Americans rose to the highest level in nearly a year. So unemployment is rising, okay, as this economy is going to shits, man. So this place is done, man, okay? Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell indicated on Wednesday that a first rate cut could come in September as policymakers held interest rates at 23-year high of 5.25% to 5.5%. However, markets around the world dropped sharply overnight and this morning as traders priced in that the Fed will be forced to cut interest rates at all 3 of its remaining meetings this year. Okay, so you see what's going on, man. So the economy, this place is done, man. Babylon the Great America and this economy, okay, is done. Let's get this other article. I'm not going to read the rest of this, but you get the bit. Let's get this one. This is another article from him. This is another article from prophecynewswatch.com. Okay. It says Wall Street is starting to freak out about the horrendous state of the economy. What does it say in Ecclesiastes? Let's get that scripture. Let's go and get that scripture. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and start verse 1. Let's highlight these right quick. All right, let's start at verse 1. Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 1. Remember thou the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So now it's time to return back to the glory. How about Shemi Shai? Okay, because evil days are approaching, man, and they're coming fast. Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose. The American economy is about to, hey, go to shits. Okay, so hey, this place is done. Oh, let's verse 2. Verse 2. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. Verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. So these people, all right, on Wall Street are starting to tremble now because they know what's coming. And economic turmoil is coming. Economic downfall. Well, this place, okay, your economy is about to take a dump. Okay? Your money is about to be worthless. It's already worthless. It's about to be even worthless now. Okay? Your money is about to be worthless, man. The petrodollar is going down, man. Now these other nations are moving away from the petrodollar. The petrodollar is basically done. And what they're about to do, usher in their new digital system where you're going to have to take a digital implant in order, hey, to survive, man. Okay? And we all know what that digital implant is. I'm not gonna say it, man, because YouTube been kind of messing with my channels lately. So, messing with this channel lately. So, hey, this place is on its way out, man. This economy is done. And hey, they know what's coming. Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. See? You see, I read in the first article, unemployment rate is going back up. It's soared up to 4.3%. So the grinding is starting to cease here in Babylon. Okay, people don't have no jobs, don't know how to make, don't know how they're gonna get their next meal, where their next meal coming from, don't know how they're gonna pay their bills. Okay, people are basically struggling, man. Food is going up, the cost of living is going up, etc. Okay, and people are losing hope. Excuse me. And the grinder sees because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Why? Because they see no future here. There's no future here in Babylon, man. This place is done. Verse 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And this music today sucks, man. Okay? And the grinding is starting to cease. Okay? Businesses are shutting down. Okay? You got restaurant apocalypse. You still got the retail apocalypse going on. Okay? So there's another article I saw where now the restaurant Denny's are now raising up their prices up to, I think, 300%. So everything is going up, man. Okay? It's going to cost a whole lot to eat out now. So people can't really afford anything, man. Okay? Let's get this scripture. Let's go to, I think it's Haggai 1 and 6. Yep, right here. Haggai 1 and 6. Let's get this. The book of Haggai, chapter 1 and verse 6. Ye have so much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe, ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes, man. As soon as you get money, it's going out of your hands into somebody else's hands. Okay? There's a saying down here in the South. Okay? Once that money gets in your hand, once you get your paycheck, okay, you can't even enjoy your own money. You can't even enjoy the wages that you earn, man. No more. Because it's going out of your hands into somebody else's hands. On bills. Cost of living is going up. Cost of food. Everything. So this place is done, man. Okay? Let's get this scripture. We're going to go back to the article. 2nd Israel chapter 6 and verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And this is what you're about to see. Restaurants are closing down. Okay, you still got a retail apocalypse. Okay, so everything is shutting down. Babylon is basically shutting down, man. It's over for this place. Excuse me. So let's go back to this article and read. Let's read this title again. Notice what it says, man. Wall Street is starting to freak out. And we read that in Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3 and 4. Okay, the keepers of the house are starting to tremble. Okay, people on Wall Street are starting to freak out now because they know this place is done. The economic turmoil is close at hand. Okay, Wall Street is starting to freak out as the horrendous state of the economy. About the horrendous state of the economy, Slocky. It looks like investors are starting to figure it out. Bad economic numbers continue to come pouring in, but so far the Federal Reserve has refused to pull the trigger on a cut rate. We have seen this story before and it never ends well. It ain't gonna end well. It is often said that he who hesitates is lost. And in this case, the Fed's hesitation could mean a tremendous amount of economic pain during the months ahead. This is what's coming, man. Okay, especially with the election coming up, okay, in November. And that's about 3 months away. So, yeah, Babylon's on his way out, man. Stocks fell sharply on Friday as a much weaker than anticipated job report for July ignites worries that the economy could be falling into recession. And it's already in a recession, man. Hyperinflation is about to increase. Okay? Let's see. I'm going to read this. It says the broad market index dropped 1.84% to end at 5,346.56. The Nasdaq com, comprised lost compass lost 2.43% to close at 16,776 and 16, bringing the decline for the tech heavy index for its recent all-time high more than 10%. The Dow Jones Industry average fell 610.71 points or 1.51% to finish at 39,737 and 26 at its section low. The 30 stock index was down 989 points. So what, man? Let's see. I'm not gonna read the rest of this. I'll put the rest of this in the description box. But as you can see, man, the economic turmoil is close. This place is done, man. Okay? Many still believe that the Fed will give us a rate cut in September. That ain't gonna do no good. Okay? It says, but there are others that are concerned that the Fed may not be acting quickly enough to keep America's job market in good shape. The narrative on Wall Street is shifting. Traders have long placed their bets on the Federal Reserve cutting rates in September, and the Fed chair Jerome Powell has basically confirmed as much Wednesday that the rate cuts expected in 6 weeks was priced into stocks which have been raising over the past few months in hope of a cut. Rate cuts tend to juice stocks because they lower borrowing costs for businesses and can help boost profits. But now fear is starting to take hold as concern mounts that the Fed may not be acting quickly enough to keep Americans' job market in good shape. It ain't. Let's see. It said economist Claudia Sam is one prominent expert that is deeply alarmed by the Fed's lack of action. Considering all of the troubling numbers that we have seen in recent days, she is wondering what they are waiting for. If the Federal Reserve is starting to set the table for interest rates reductions, some part of the market are getting impatient for dinner to be served. Hmm. Let's see. Let's read a little bit more. It says Double Line CEO Jeffrey Gunlach is using even stronger language. He said that the Fed is risking a recession by not making a move now. And they ain't gonna make no move. We'll see. If they make a move, it's gonna be too late. Okay? It says, of course, there are many numbers that seem to indicate that we may already be in early stages of a new recession. And we are. Okay, America already been in a recession, man. Okay? Where these people been? For example, earlier today we learned that the ISM manufacturing index was in contraction territory once again last month. the, I, the ISM, Institution for Supply Management, Manufacturing MPI, PMI, registered 4.68.8% last month, indicating industry economic activities contracted at a faster rate when compared to June's figure of 4.8, 48.5%. After breaking a 16-month streak of contraction by expanding in March, the manufacturing sector has contracted the last 4 months, says Timothy Foray, chair of the ISM Manufacturing Business Survey Committee. In addition, intentional application for unemployment benefits jumped to the highest level in about a year last week. So unemployment is up once again. So basically, Babylon is done, man. It says, sadly, a lot more layoffs are coming as thousands upon thousands of businesses get into very serious trouble all over the nation. This week, we learned that a furniture retailer that had survived the Great Depression, the Great Recession, and the C pandemic is closing all 380. Ooh, we just got through reading that in Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 22. Suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. More businesses are starting to close their stores, man. Businesses that have been open for decades, man. So that goes to show you that this place is done. It's over with, man. It's over. The ride is over with. Okay? It says it's closing all 380 of their stores and filing for bankruptcy. A 120-year furniture chain will shutter all 300 stores after its parent company filed for bankruptcy. The latest brick and mortar business to buckle from high overhead costs and massive debt. Let's see, I think that's the name of the company. It says Badcock Home Furniture and More which has stores throughout the South, announced a going out of business sale Tuesday. So, man, it's over with, man. Like I said, businesses have been open, stores, grocery stores, man. Restaurants have been open for years, decades, are closing their doors. Okay? I'm not going to read the rest of this. But as you can see, man, this place is done. This place is already at $34 trillion in debt. And I think it's higher than that, though. Okay? But look, Babylon is done, man. And I'm not gonna read any more of that. I'll put the rest in the description box. Okay? But let's finish reading this. Let's read this again, man. Okay? Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Not just grocery stores and restaurants are going out of businesses. You got furniture stores. You got basically businesses that have been open for decades are going out of business, man. So what that tells you, that's a sign of troubling times. This place is on its way out. Okay? Let's go to Zephaniah 1 and verse 10. Let's read this. Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord Yahweh Shai, that there should be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and an howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. That great crash, okay? The economic crash is close. And when people can't get their money out the banks, when they tell you there's no more money in the banks, these people are going to lose their minds. Okay? People are going to lose their minds out here. Okay? Excuse me. Verse 11. How ye inhabitants of Meshtag, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off. Verse 12. Let's highlight this purple. Zephaniah 1 and 12. Slaki. Getting tongue twisted. Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 12. And it shall come to pass that at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their leaves. They that say in their hearts with their minds, the Lord Yahweh shall will not do good, neither will he do evil. These people thinking that this economy is going to continue to go on. Okay, it's all good. No, man. Things are not all good, man. Okay? It's not all good at all. This place is on its way out. This place is on its last leg. Let's go here. Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, and so she may be healed. Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reaching unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. So the sins of this place have reached into the ears of the Lord Yahweh Shai. And the Lord Yahweh Shai is about to bring heavy judgment upon this place. Okay? The economic turmoil is close. And what I didn't realize, all right, okay, I saw the video from the brother Ariel Charlie Y'all, okay? I didn't know this happened. This happened Thursday, that the EBT thing was down throughout all America, man. People couldn't use their EBT cards. So what that tells you, man, all hell is getting ready to break loose. They're about to get ready to cut all this shit off, man. Section 8, okay, the Section 8 housing, the child support, the alimony, the WIC, the food stamps, all of that shit that you people depend upon, especially you women, man. Y'all depend upon this stuff. All of this about to be cut off. Okay? These devils are making their moves now. Revelation 12 and 12. He shall come down with great wrath because he knoweth that he had but a short time. So all of this stuff is about to be cut off, man, that you women, especially you women, depend upon. Y'all depend upon that Section 8, the child support, the alimony, the WIC, the food stamps, all of that shit. Like it tells you in Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9, rise up you women that are at ease. Okay? All that money you women claim to make, what y'all gonna do when you go to the bank and you can't get no money out the bank? Yeah. These are the times that are fast approaching, man. Okay? Let's see. That's another scripture I had. Well, let's go to Second Ezra. Second Ezra chapter 16. And let's... You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Not this Starting to do that too. Ain't that something? Can't use these Bible apps. Well, I tell you. Anyway. Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Okay? So, evils are multiplying and growing. Okay? This place is on its way out, man. Okay? It's on its way out. This place is done. Let's see. Let's get this last scripture. Because now this is starting to play music now. Well, I tell you. Yeah, let's go here. Isaiah 24. Actually, I don't want to read it there. Let's go here and read it. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 10. Actually, let's start up a little bit. Let's start up here in verse 7. Isaiah 24 and verse 7. We're going to read it both in the KJV and the New Living Translation. Okay, Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the mirth-hearted do sigh. Let's read in the New Living Translation. It says, the grapevines waste away, and there's no new wine. All the merry makers sigh and mourn. These people are sighing and mourning, man. Because of the economy. It's going to shit. Verse 8. The mirth of the tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of them, the joy of the heart ceaseth. Verse 8. The cheerful sound of the tambourines is still. The happy cries of celebrations are heard no more. Yeah. These people ain't happy anymore, man. These people are miserable now. Okay? The melodious chords of the heart are silent. Verse 9. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Verse 9. Gone are the joys of the wine and song. Alcoholic drinks turn bitter in the mouth. Verse 10. This Isaiah chapter 24, verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. Verse 10. The city rideth in chaos. Every home is locked to keep out intruders. Yeah, and that's what's coming to Babylon the Great America. Chaos. Okay? Verse 11. There is a cry for wine in the streets. All the joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Verse 11. Mobs gather in the streets, crying out for wine. Joy has turned to gloom. Gladness has been banished from the land. And hey, gladness has been banished from this land, man. The Lord Yahweh is taking the mirth away from Babylon the Great. This place is on its way out, man. Okay? Verse 12. The city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. Verse 12 in the NLT. The city is left in ruins, its gates battered down. Yeah, and this is what's about to take place, man. The Lord Yahweh is coming with that fire. Okay? It tells you that in Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I come to send fire on the earth, and what would I if it be already kindled? So these cities are about to be in chaos, looting, rioting, people just losing their minds, man. Okay? Anyway, let's go to Isaiah back over here. Isaiah 33 and verse 6. We're going to read this and we're going to close it out. Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord, and how about Shem Yahshua as his treasure. Okay? So this truth is going to keep us stable in these economic turmoils and all hell breaking loose, man. Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7, and Daniel 12 and 1. Okay? It's fast approaching. So with that, I'm going to end it here. Our praise lesson was edifying and straight to the point. All praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakak Wadash. It's on to the next one, Shalom. Kwam Yashra and Abba Shalom.